For those of you who've been fans of the channel for a long time, you'll remember a video a while back where I talked about the most important word in fish keeping. And there were various words that were considered, but at the end of the day, the one that everybody agreed on was the word patience. You had to have patience to be good at fish keeping, whether it's getting fish through quarantine, growing fish out, learning about a particular fish, learning about the hobby in general, filtration, food, water parameters, the nitrogen cycle, all the things you need to learn. All of it requires patience. Well, to expand on that theme, I had this idea about 4 words. The 4 words that are responsible for making some of the best fish keepers that we all admire. Those 4 words are, what did I learn? Those are the words you really have to ask yourself to carry on in the hobby. Every fish keeper I know has had a moment where they ran into something that got them to question whether they wanted to or even could stay in the hobby. Just some setback, some loss, whether it was a die-off, an equipment failure, something. The only thing I would suggest that you all do, especially if you ever consider leaving the hobby, ask yourself those questions. What did I learn? You'll find that in just about everything, there's a lesson, and if you take that lesson to heart and don't take the easy route. The easy route is to point fingers and blame somebody else, or it's the fish store's fault, or I got bad advice from this person, or whatever. It's easy to do that. I've done it. We all do it. But where real learning occurs is where you ask yourself, what did I learn? What was my takeaway? And then turn it into a sort of teaching moment where you expand, you grow as a fish keeper. And I think I certainly had to go through a lot of that myself with fish die-offs, diseases, mess ups with quarantine protocols, wrong use of equipment. But before I could get to a point where I could say, okay, I think I'm ready now to try discus fish. And some people might argue with me and say, look, when you consider the aggression, the size of the tanks you need, the maintenance required because of the amount of food and waste, and all the different combinations and in particular aggression issues that can occur with African cichlids. Some people might say African cichlids are a harder fish to keep, but for me, the sort of pinnacle in freshwater was the discus, and it took a lot of what did I learn moments before I would go ahead and tackle or attempt to tackle that fish. So at any rate, 4 words that I think will make everybody a better fish keeper. They've certainly made me a better fish keeper, especially right when I'm about to point my finger or something like that, and sort of not take responsibility, always asking what did I learn, and taking responsibility for the outcome have always improved me as a fish keeper, helped me to learn more, and have gotten me to a point where I feel relatively confident in setting up a tank and keeping a fish alive. So that's my message. It's short and it's sweet. And what's your favorite phrase in fish keeping? Do you have a motto of some kind? The channel has the motto, always be learning, and we all learn from each other. I think those are great mottos. But do you have a motto in fish keeping? Always keep them in water, or something like that? All right, my friends, it's late. I'm getting silly. Thank you for tuning in. Hope to see you on Saturday for the Cichlids and Coffee live stream. If you want to support the channel, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, consider becoming a Patreon monthly supporter. That's it. I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.